Hello, today I'm going to talk about when I was going to Palacio of Bellas Artes. I remember when I went to the Palace of Bellas Artes in Mexico City, I understand that it was used for events, plays, artistic activities, and now it's a museum where there are very nice paintings made by very famous artists. I learned a lot about art and I was there for about 2 hours. 2 hours for seeing a very beautiful artist. And I remember paying about around 33 pesos. It was cheap and I recommended it for you go. It's very beautiful place and it's very big. I recommend it to you to go.
Hi, I visited the Statue of Liberty in New York City. I was very great experience. The statue was built in the 1886 a gift from France. Nowadays it is visited by millions of people every year. It is considered a symbol of freedom. To get there is a ferry statue is taken from Manhattan. The statue was designed by Frederick Auguste Bartholé, and the metal structure was made by Gustavo Eiffel. It is seen as a very big monument and it is known for being very tall. I walked around, took pictures and learned about its history. The view is loved by everyone. I recommend design. It is remembered as one of my best too. Thank you.
Hi everyone, today I want to talk about my experience in a historical place. Between 1858 was constructed the Trans Agency Lunatic Asylum that is in Virginia, originally when a capacity for 250 patients was designed. But currently it's utilized for historical and paranormal tours. During the visit, information about history architecture was provided. Approximately 2 hours spent exploring. The general tour was priced by the company at $30 per person. I recommend it for those interested in a historical and paranormal experience. Bye.
Hello, today I want to share with you how I end up working in front of one of the 7 wonders of the world. I went to Egypt to do a campaign for the Women's Marathon because I work to Chevrolet del Caribe, so I need to do this campaign and show a soup in the pyramids of Giza. The pyramids are located to the Cairo, the capital of Egypt. It was impressive archaeological site that has fascinated the world for thousands of years. They were built more than 4,000 or 5,000 years ago as tombs for the pharaohs. They were made to protect their bodies and trusting in the afterlife. Today, they are a tourist destination and a fascinating archaeological site. Sitting in a person is something that cannot be compared to the photos. In these travels, I can learn that they were not built by shells, but by organized Egyptian workers. And the alignment with the stars is perfect. I stay in these sites maybe 4 hours, combined with work and explorations, and the entry costs maybe $15. And if you want to enter to the Great Pyramid, you need to pay an extra amount. Work in this place and see the archaeological and something like that is a unique experience. So you want to go to the Egypt, you need to do it.
Hi teacher, my name is Maeli. I'm going to talk to you. I visit the castle of Chapultepec. The Chapultepec castle is located in Mexico City. In the Chapultepec forest, it was with as a guest house. I later became a military academy. No, it is used as a national history museum. The history of Mexico was learned during the excursion. I was the forest 5 hours and 2 hours in the castle. I don't remember the cost, but I think the cost 19 pesos to enter. And yes, I thought history and architecture. I recommended visiting it. Thank you.
Well, today I will take you an historic place I have visited was the Catacombs of Paris. They are found in Paris, are located underground in the city. The Paris catacombs were originally used as limestone quarries and later as underground cemetery for those fought and were defeated. Uh, Now used apart in the catacombs that is become success tourist attraction and historical sites. Along the catacombs contained the remains of more than 6 million people who were removed from cemeteries in the 18th century. Also, the network extend the more than 300 kilometers. Visited complete 14 minutes. Is considered an experience ideal for people who is interested in the story.
Hi, my name is Edwin. Today I want to talk about an amazing historical place, the Pyramids of Chichen Itza. Located in the Yucatan Peninsula, this site was built by the Mayans and served as a major political, economic, and religious center. Now, Chichen Itza is a preserved archaeological site visited by millions of tourists and studied by historians to understand more about the Mayan civilization. One of the most fascinating things I learned while visiting was how the pyramid of Kukulkan was built with incredible precision. And during the equinoxes, a shadow appears on the side of the pyramid, or creating the illusion of a serpent moving down the steps. I spent around about I spent around 4 hours exploring the site, including a 2 hours guided tour and that explain many details about the ruins. The entrance fee is about 200 pesos. I highly recommend visiting Chichen Itza as it is one of the new 7 wonders of the world and a must-see destination for anyone interested in history and culture.
Last year, I visited the temple of the Esmeralda Buddha, located in the center of Bangkok, Thailand. It was used as official residence of the kings of the Siam and the palace of royal ceremonies, and now it's used as a major tourist attraction and the seat of the important religious rituals. While we're there, we learned that the Esmeralda Buddha is considered the most sacred Buddhist image in Thailand. In the guides that told us many historical and the cultural stories, we spent about the 3 hours exploring the site and they took many photos during the visit. And there was an entrance fee about the 500 Thai baht per person. It's highly recommended to the visit as experience and the appreciation for Thai culture and history.
Hello, today I'm going to tell you about a famous building that I had visited. The Coliseum is an incredible historical place. It's located in Rome, Italy, and it was originally built by the Romans as an amphitheater for gladiatorial contests and public spectacles. Today, it's preserved as a major tourist attraction. During my visit, I learned many things and important historical details were explained to me, including the events that were held there. Around 3 hours were spent exploring the site, and 16 euros was required for general admission, which was definitely worth it. And finally, the Coliseum is highly recommended to visit because of its historical significance and the impressive architecture.
Maracanã Stadium is one of the most famous stadiums in the world. It's located in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. It was built for the 1950 FIFA World Cup. It's used for football matches, concerts, and events. I learned that it was renovated several times to host international events. I spent about 3 hours there. The entrance tickets was bought for around $10. Yes, I would recommend visiting it because it's considered a historic and iconic place. Thank you so much.
Hi, today I'm gonna talk about Bellas Artes. This place is located in Mexico City. This place was built around 1900s in Mexico City. For what was used that? I think this was used for like the persons go and teach the art they do, like a form of express something. And also I know this place was the best concert of Juan Gabriel. For what is used now, I think they don't really want to use it for something specific. They want build and like implement new technology for the people can express better the things. When I was there, I learned so much things. I mean, I don't learn almost nothing, but when I come back, I learn about the art. I learn about Juan Gabriel do the best concert there, and I think it's amazing. How long time I spent there? I think I spent like 1 hour walking, just watching the other buildings. How much I need pay for visit? I really don't pay nothing. I'm from there, so every time I go, I like see and walk and see new things. I really recommend visit the place. If you are not from Mexico City and you want to meet something so wow, this is your place.
I visited the Palacio de Bellas Artes last year. The palace is located in Mexico City. It was built to be a national theater. It is used to house the Palacio de Bellas Artes Museum, the National Museum of Architecture, and to host artistic activities. I learned about this history, architecture, and about the artwork. I appreciated the paintings, sculptures, photographs, and another creation. I was there for about 1 hour because there were a lot of people. I paid 95 Mexican pesos. I will definitely recommend it is because it is one of my favorite historic places. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Rui Pacheco, and today I'm going to share with us my first experience where I visited a historical place. The historical place I visited is the Palace of Fine Arts because I'm a big fan of Barbie. Um, it is located in San Francisco, California. It was built in 1915 for the Panama Pacific Exposition to showcase art and celebrate human achievement. It is used for art exhibitions, weddings, and public events. The language obviously is English, is widely spoken in San Francisco. Many cultural events are organized at the Palace of Fine Arts and also has been preserved as an important historical and artisan landmark. And I think I spent about 3 hours there and I didn't have to pay anything, the entrance was free. And finally, it should be visited by anyone who loves art, history, or beautiful place. You need to visit that place. And that's all. Bye.
I want to talk about a place that is visited by millions of tourists every year, and it's El Castillo de Chapultepec. It's located in Mexico City next to Bosque de Chapultepec. It was used as a military college and it was also used as a residence of several Mexican presidents. It is used as a museum, the National History Museum. I learned about a lot of Mexican history, the Mexican presidents, and about Niños Héroes. I spent about 1 hour and a half and an hour going up because it's on a hill. I didn't pay anything because it was for free if I showed my school ID. I would definitely recommend it because a lot of things can be learned, but you have to go with time and without being hungry.
Hello, teacher. My name is Carol. The Chapultepec Castle is located on the top of the Chapultepec Forest in Mexico City. It's a historic site with a very interesting past. It has served as a rest house, military college, imperial and presidential residence. Today it is the National Museum of History. As I'm using it exhibits the history and culture of Mexico, and I spent an entire day exploring it. It was an unforgettable experience. And a curious fact, I didn't have to pay admission because it was already included in my trip. If you ever in Mexico City, don't miss Chapultepec Castle. It has history place not to be missed. I thank you.
Hello, today I will talk to you about my visit to Etbalam. The municipality of Temozon, Yucatan, Mexico is located. Etbalam was an agriculture, commercial, political, and region center of the Mayan culture. Etbalam is used an archaeological site for research, conservation, and promotion for Mayan culture. Talking about the Hercules painting and sculpture in the archaeological site, as well as the history surrounding its architecture, where Lady by me I spent between two uh, 2 to 3 hours. The enter cost me 100 pesos. If you like it, you have to simple pyramids.
The catacombs of Paris are a historical site located Benet City, specifically in 14th district. Originally, they were used as a limestone quarries, but the late 18th centuries, they were transformed into ossuary to all the remains of millions of people who had been moved from overgrowth cemeteries. And today they are visited by thousands of tourists, and several has important historical sites. During my visit, I learned about the process of recollecting the bodies and how how the bones were arranged in artist patterns, and I spent about an hour exploring them. And the entrance fee was around 30 euros, and I would highly recommend visiting them because you will given a unique perspective of Korean history.
Hello, today we will talk about Taj Mahal, one of the most famous historical places in the world. The Taj Mahal is located in India. It is built by Emperor Shah Jahan in the 17th century as a tomb for his wife, Mumtaz Mahal. This beautiful monument was designed with white marble and decorated with precious stone. Um, Today is visited by millions of tourists every year. When was are there, I learned that Taj Mahal is considered a symbol of love. Mm, I think there are roads 3 or 4 hours exploring and taking photos. And I recommend visit Taj Mahal because it's a new seventh wonder in the world. Thank you for listening.
The Templo Mayor is located in Mexico City, was built in the 14th century by the Aztecs. Originally was used for religious ceremonies where goods were worshipped and rituals were performed. In 1521, the Aztecs origins the Spanish conquistadors, but they were defeated when the city was invaded by Hernán Cortés. Many Aztecs were killed and the temple was destroyed after the conquest. Spanish churches and buildings constructed over the ruins. Today, the Templo Mayor is used as an archaeological site, a museum. Visitors can see ancient artifacts and learn about the Aztec history. I stayed there for about 2 hours and learned about the rituals and sacrifices that took place. The entrance fee was around 95 pesos. I would definitely recommend visiting. It is an important place to understand Mexico's past and how the Aztec civilization succeeded before the Spanish arrived.
Hi, I'm Sarah and I will tell you about the history. I went to some Mayan ruins in the town of Saban, Quintana Roo. They are in the jungle, a bit hidden but working. Originally, they were a ceremonial and trade center for the Mayans. Now they are in ruins, but you can visit and explore them. When I was there, I learned about the importance of this place in the Mayan trade route, and I stayed for about an hour walking around and taking photos. The entrance was free because it is not a very well-known tourist site. Yeah, I definitely recommend it if you like history and adventure. That's it. Get it.
Hello everyone, today I was talking about a place we love to visit, the Grand Palace in Thailand. It will be located in the center of Bangkok, Thailand. This is an amazing place has a rich history. It was used as the residence of the king from Rama 1 and 550. Today it is used for royal ceremonies and the welcome guests of the king and foreign dignitaries. This important architectural symbol of the Thai royal family is also the main tourist attraction of the city. Many visitors go there every year to admire its beauty. I have not yet visited, but I would love to go and see the Buddhist temple that is inside the palace. The ticket will be bought inside and 50 euros will be paid. It should be visited because it's a very important place with beautiful architecture, based on Hindu cosmology, animist beliefs, and Buddhism. It is very beautiful because we can see the cultural representation of another country.